All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show. Right. One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Let's go. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. Usman gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Jorge Masvidal is the best boxer on this UFC roster. Certainly showed you the hands there.
I mean, he's showing it, man. I mean, he's showing it, John. This guy has an ability to stand and box with anyone in the UFC. And that was on full display when he beat Nate Diaz. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Single collar tie now.
Big kick lands.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Beautiful punch.
Now connects with a right. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Masvidal gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. All right, so no surprise once again.
With his double leg shot.
Oh, able to slam him down to the ground. Well done. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Second round underway. He missed with that jab attempted. Usman gets caught with that punch. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Usman gets hammered by that solid uppercut. That one got his attention. Got the single collar tie. Usman's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. So we call on the fight stats here. These are unofficial, but strong numbers. 46 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. And landing with 60% accuracy against Jorge Masvidal. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Close guard. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Right hand punch from the clinch. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
So a much different approach from him here in round.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Kamaru Usman. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Gabriel. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Last triangle, last triangle.
There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is. Chest to the mat.
Nicely done. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Usman.
Nice. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Usman's lower jaw very swollen now, time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. The unofficial numbers thus far, 82 total strikes have landed for Kamaru Usman. And a pretty good clip tonight, DC, landing with 64% accuracy against Jorge Masvidal. Usman going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Usman gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. Oh, big left hand there. Oh, Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. Crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Goes in and secures the takedown. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC. Shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
And they separate. Usman gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Slashing elbow from the clinch.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and
Gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
that was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad, and this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
All right, single collar tie now. Right. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
You've been hit with bigger shots than that, all right? You're going to shake this off. You're going to come back, and you're going to...
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
Oh, nice punch there by Gamebred.
Way to hide that leg kick.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Oh, elbow up top by Usman. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very back.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Kamaru Usman. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Fantastic takedown land.
Closed guard. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Maybe a cut to the left of the nose. Now Usman really getting the ground and pound going, DC. You got to hip escape. You got to do something to get out of harm's way.
You have to move. You have to be doing something. Usman's one of the best grapplers from the top that you've ever seen. Unbelievable awareness. Knows how to control the hips. He doesn't give you any outs when he's on top of you.
Gamebred gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all the fighting.
Well, some fighters, when they get cracked in the mouth, they respond well. He got stunned earlier in the round and over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his attack, going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, and now a beautiful hip toss, DC. We'll see if he can capitalize from here.
I mean, that was beautiful. The way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. 30 seconds to go. Lands with a right hand. Oh, and he's back up again. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
I need you to go out there and knock this dude down again. All right? This time, let's close the deal. Let's finish it up. Let's get out of here, all right? Set him up.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed true. And it hurt his shoulder very bad.
Well, is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
Massive takedown tip land.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, with a single collar tie there. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy. He's just doing the smart thing. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, straight right. Straight right hand, no good. Under 2 minutes remain in the fight. Oh!
He wiped him out.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
We set it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata calls a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Masvidal.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly